Hey guys, what's going on? I just wanted to do a really quick video before I forget. It's currently the 1st of February and I just wanted to go through my Theta Traders results. So ThetaTraders.com was established by Lance and myself a couple of years ago now, and Lance does all the alerts and he's the brains behind the operation, and I help support the whole system and get the message out there and take all his trades and basically leech off of him in terms of making money from his trades, which are absolutely fantastic. And hundreds of people have been joining over the last few months, and it's really grown, and we're really excited to see how the community is improved. And Lance keeps adding more and more really good value to everything inside the Discord. So I'll leave a link to ThetaTraders.com. You can see what's included in the different plans down here. Obviously I have access to lifetime, and so lifetime is like it says, it's the one-time payment. We do payment plans. If you ask nicely, we'll do payment plans for you. So we want people to get access to these, but a lot of the strategies are really fantastic, and there's lots of different things like crude oil trades, strangles. It's all sell side, so it's all like spreads, selling naked puts, hedging is a big part of all of this. It's really cool. I really enjoy the service. The best part about it is it's completely passive. You put the trade on and you forget about it, and suddenly you find out you've made $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000. You're like, oh, that's great, it's fantastic. So this is definitely different from what a lot of the services that I review are like. And so part of the benefit, I guess, is you'd also be dealing with me as well. So like my results are linked to your results as well, right? So what I'm showing every month, and this is my plan to go forward, is to show what I've been doing and how much money I've made with the particular amount of capital I'm using every month. So this is January's results in the Theta Traders Discord coming up very shortly, but first let me show you the Discord in case you're not familiar with it. ThetaTraders.com. Theta Traders Discord is up here. We have all these different channels. So some of these are just bookkeeping stuff. Some of them are only for people who are doing a quarterly subscription, so they only get things like 0DTE SPX, 3-month SPY, and the credit spreads. This is like the credit spreads that Lance does. All fantastic stuff. What's really good though, and what I'm really focusing on, what I'm showing you today, is the futures trade. So the futures of basically everything from ES and MES all the way to copper, and some very very unusual stuff is done in here. I'll try and show you a few. We do what we call safeguard trades, which include mini hedges in there, so we don't just do naked stuff, which a lot of people worry about. The naked stuff we do I've never lost a single trade on, so it's not like it's high risk or anything. It's really good. We do hot commodities, so this is kind of the more obscure stuff like soybean naked puts is one, corn, new euro strangle, so we do strangles, all sorts of stuff. Lance is like master of all these different trades. We're doing broken wing butterfly stuff, all this great stuff. So it's like we always describe it as like 10 services in one. So definitely come and check it out. The thing I wanted to show you was my own brokerage account. So this is my own Tasty Trade. As you probably know, if you know about Tasty, it's not like they have paper trading accounts or anything. So this is a real brokerage account. It's live at the moment. I'm logged in, and so you can see, like, I don't have a big account. This is quite small for this type of trading. Typically you need multiple six figures, which is what I'm aiming for in the next year or so, is to get multiple six figures in here so that these numbers start to go up dramatically, which will be really cool. But you can see that even just for this last month, so basically the whole of January, these trades have already generated $2,700 in profit, and basically me doing nothing apart from clicking a couple of buttons every so often and then forgetting about it. And you can see the positions that I currently have. They're all options on futures. So this is oil, this is ES and ES, so basically the market, right? This is gold. This is more gold. Sometimes it's confusing with these little M4s and J4s and things. Don't get distracted by those. And then these are the MES contracts, so 1/10 of the ES. And so we we try and keep diversified to make sure that nothing is in one particular area. So I just took a bunch of oil profits. I had a lot of oil. It was great. One thing that I'm doing at the moment, which Lance really preaches, is risk management, which is not to take on too much risk. So I'm not using much of my buying power to make this 2,700. I still have 51,000 out of the 87,000, all just sitting there ready to go in case the market starts to tank. I can start to take on positions when the VIX starts to increase, or whatever I decide to do, whether it's the market or whether it's oil or gold, or whatever. So looking through some of these positions, you can see these are long dated. This has a probability of profit of 99.5%. I'm sure it's not a lot of money, but these add up, and they're so passive you just kind of forget about them, and then they expire. Just had a couple expire recently. This one expires in 5 days. I'll probably get about $150 for that, and I bought it 24 days ago and just kind of forgot about it. So sold it. You got to be careful, right? These are all sold positions. That's what the minuses are. Sold this position just 24 days ago, forgot about it, and then $150 will be deposited nicely into my account. Similarly with this one as well. Let's have a look at some gold. That one's a bit complicated. Maybe look at this one. Sometimes you'll see legs that are red. It's not necessarily a bad thing because we're hedging a lot of the time. So sometimes the hedges will equal or even be roughly the same as for example here and here. These two cancel each other out roughly, and then you're left with the profit coming from this guy right here. So these are fairly complex trades, but Lance is really good at explaining how they work and how best to do them, and it's just really fun. We're just doing a lot of fun stuff in here. So just kind of look at some of these positions. So here's another one. These ones will expire in 8 days, probably only $70 or $80. I think these are from Consistent Passive Profits, part of the thing. So that's one thing with the traders is some of this stuff is broken down. So the lifetime you get everything, but you get the safeguard trades and the Consistent Passive Profit trades differently. And so the passive profit ones are cheaper, obviously. But to be honest, the best thing to do is to go for the lifetime. You get absolutely everything, and we can do payments anyway. So it's not like you have to put all the money up front as it is. So I would definitely recommend it. So that's kind of my update for January's ThetaTraders.com. Roughly $2,700 in profits. And I basically did nothing for that, or at least it feels like I did nothing. I also did no worrying, and that's a big part of it. I've been doing some buy-side trading recently with Nate Bear and stuff, and while I love that, it's still, I'm finding that I'm more freaked out. Like my stress levels are higher. Like I'll be checking my brokerage account all the time, going, oh, is it going up? Is it going down? Whereas with this stuff, I know that it's going to work because of the probabilities. It's mathematically going to work 99% of the time, and so it doesn't give me any level of stress, and that's important. I think you've got to take that into consideration with a lot of this stuff. Anyway, hopefully that's helpful, and I'll do an update at the end of February on how the account is doing, so that you guys can see how this futures trading with ThetaTraders.com is going. Alright guys, till next time.